Well, what a day I've had. So we're going to run you through again what we've been up to, what's been going on, all that sort of stuff. Hopefully this one will go a little bit smoother. Like I say, all we're doing is showing you what we've been up to. We're not going too deep into what we've done. But one we are going to show you is Peugeot 308. That's got a near side rear. Well, it's got an ABS light on, but it comes out of a near side rear ABS speed signal coherence fault. So I'll show you that later. Put down the comments down below, pause this video, stick down the comments down below what you think it's going to be. Coherence fault. We'll have a look at that one in a minute. Right, I'll show you what else we've got in. We must have done 5 or 6 of these Peugeots in my lifetime of trading, which is one of my first big jobs as well, I think. What's that, 2004, 206? And it is lovely, 54,000 miles. Ooh, trigger you up there. Looks a bit better. So yeah, 54,000 miles, 206. Phone me up. Oh, drilled through the big grommet, what goes through the bulkhead, and it's damaged all the wiring. I've had somebody repair it. Can you have a look into it, because we haven't got the wipers working. Can't work out what's going on, but all the wiring's been damaged. So yeah, it's all been rewired. We got to look through that. The reason they do this, and he said to me when he come in, well, it all started with, so fitting an amplifier. Yeah, it shows a massive big grommet, and it's got a small little amount of wires in it, and you drill through it thinking it's going to go into the car, but behind it, it's moulded and the wiring moves and you drill straight through it. I've had, like I say, 4 or 5, this might be the 6th one I've done, I don't know. But so yeah, so that's what we're going to have a look at. Customer did say, can I double check the other person's work? Can I? Could I do that? I can have a look and say, that's dangerous. That's about all I can do. I can't double check his work, go through it all, check it all through, and then me charge for doing that. And then basically, if remove the warranty from the fitter or the other electrician or whatever he is, to me, because I've charged to say, yeah, that's fine. So I'm like, no, you know, his warranty, he can double check it. If I do notice anything bad in there, fair enough. But yeah, also the grommet, which is missing, it's all been cut away. He's like, there's not one on there. Can you just stick one on? It's not as easy as that. When you've cut the wiring, that's when you're meant to put it on. So I can't do that either. And again, I'm a fault finder. I'm not a grommet fitter type bloke. So I'm going to show you what we found on that. We haven't got it stripped out too far, but I'll show you the wiring. And then hopefully I'll show you a little bit of this one a little bit later. Let's show you this. So it goes through down there. That's all we know at the moment. And he did say you can see daylight from inside the car. And this is all the repairs. I assume once I've stripped that out, I assume the fellow who's done it has extended all the wires. It's all heat shrunk, all looks pretty neat actually, but they were about 1 foot too long. But trying to do it through a bulkhead, sometimes you do. You have to pull them all up one way, pull them down to the other, have them extended, and then just loop it across the best you can. So yeah, we'll be looking at that one. Hopefully I'll give you something by the end of this video. Also, we had the transit we had in yesterday with the ABS sensor had been changed on the right hand side, but it actually come up with a left hand side fault. Also, it had a washer pump fault. That's the one with the water getting up into the plug. So we've ordered an ABS sensor, and again, we swapped it from one side to the other. The right hand side had a brand new sensor in it. We removed that out, put it in the near side, checked it all. We got a wheel speed signal, and the fault is cleared straight away for the near side rear sensor. Put that one back in, and again, the fault moves. It is on the right hand side when we put that one in, so it's not anything else. It's got to be down to that. So we fitted a new sensor. That was fine. Lights gone out, parking sensors all come back on. Everything was hunky-dory. Done a washer pump on it, put that on there. There we go, buzz, buzz, buzz. As we was checking it, put it all in there, put some fluid in it. Right, let's give it a road test, make sure the lights stay off, make sure the washer jets are working, etc. Buzz, 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 buzz. I can hear it buzzing, no water coming out. Then I can hear it dripping. Had a look into it. The washer jet on the driver's side has been removed and not put back in, so now it's just got a pipe stuck up there, so it can't build up pressure to push it out the other side. give it a road test, get to 50 mile an hour, ABS light comes on. Oh, okay, come back, checked it, and it says tone ring at fault. Completely different fault to when we had it yesterday. Obviously, if the sensor's not working, it can't tell what's going on with the reluctor ring. I had a look on there, put the bore scope in it, and it's got a crack through it. You reset it, it stays off till you get up to 50 mile an hour again. So we've fixed 2 faults, but both faults haven't been rectified. 1, because it needs a washer jet. 2, now it needs a rear bearing stripping off and a new reluctor putting on it. So yeah, bit of an awkward one when you phone the customer and say, yeah, we just spent a load of money on your car for you, but you need to take it somewhere else to get it fixed. But it is what it is. Like I said, it's a big old van. I don't want it stuck here for another couple of days while I wait for a washer jet. I don't really want to be driving around trying to find one just for a washer jet. Just get one when you're passing somewhere and then take it back to your mechanic, get that bearing done, job's carrot. So yeah, that's that one. The Zafira we had in yesterday, with that one had the parking sensor. It is the wrong sensor. We managed to swap them across. So the inner one has had a new plug put on it because the sensors are different little slots on them. I managed to just take the little locating slides off of the good sensor, ground them down a little bit, put it into the other side. It all works. So the wiring, module and everything's good. So we need a one more sensor for that. Hopefully the breakers have got one in tomorrow, so I can just double check it and stick it in there, because if not, I've just got to order one. It's already been here a couple of days in there from quite a few hundred, well, I think they're 100 mile away or something. An Audi A4 with a rear light fault. When they burn out the rear terminals into the rear light, it needs a new cluster and it needs a new plug. But then it's going to happen again. They run 4 or 5 bulbs, so it's drawing however many amps for all them bulbs, but it's only got the 1 earth. So every time you turn a bulb on, if it's a 2 amp draw, you've got 2, 4, 6, 8 by the time you turn them all on, and that's all got draw down that one current, that one pin. So when they burn out, what do you do? Because if you do the proper repair, it's going to happen again, because they don't upgrade the earth point. It's still the same size. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you do below. And yeah, but our one's done. Is it worth putting in the comments? Yeah, stick it in the comments. I'll tell you next time what I've done, if you remind me. So right, that's that done. Audi's done. That was done. Right, so let me just show you quickly before I strip this Peugeot out what we've found so far. So we've got our bore scope up behind the disc, and this is what we found. Again, really unedited model. So if you look at that, the sensor is touching the reluctor ring. And I'm pretty sure when they put the sensor in, it's had a build-up of rust behind it, which is bending that sensor, see what I mean? So I'm going to pull that bearing off. Probably the 307s, I think it was. You could get the disc off and leave the bearing on so you could see what was going on. With this one, the bearing's all built into the disc. So I've got to pull the caliper off, pull the disc off, and have a look, see if I can work it out. Then I'll be able to clear all the rust off, get it sat right, and then go back in and check it. And hopefully it hasn't damaged the reluctor too much, or the sensor, and hopefully the air gap isn't too big. But I'm going to have a quick check. I'll be able to show you exactly what's going on once I've got that off. Then hopefully, like I say, put it back together. Should be all right. Then we'll get the Peugeot stripped out. Have a look at that. I'll show you that as well. So, yeah, let's get that done. If you noticed, I've got my old shirt on. I'm rolling around on the floor. It's not right. When's Barney coming back? I don't know. He's had his baby. £4. Clementine, his name is. His name? She's name is. 4. What am I going on about? Let's calm down. Barney has had his baby. £9. And his name's Clementine. Her name's Clementine. Cutest little thing. But the mum's only about this big. So, cool. Right. Show you this when we've got it stripped out. Well, didn't even have a socket big enough. So I've had to go up the road, get a socket, strip this out. But I will show you what we got. Okay. This sensor just bolted in with this. It builds up rust behind there. If you look, that is sat out 4 mil maybe. So I'm going to pull this out, clean up all the rust behind it. The problem is the rust builds up in such a way it looks like the backing of the hub carrier. So that's why people miss it. So I will show you this done once it's out and see how far that sits back. There we go. You can see we've got an air gap now. So yeah, that has cured it, but let me show you. It has taken a little divot out of the reluctor. So unfortunately, hopefully they sell that separately, which I assume they will, and I can get that back together tomorrow. And that'll be it done, I would think, as long as it hasn't damaged that sensor. I should really just put a sensor in it, but a garage has already fitted that. Last thing I want to do is, you know, sort of say that the garage is responsible for not cleaning that up when it's easily missed and you don't even see that it's got a build up of rust, and charging for another sensor and the reluctor, you know, who knows what happened, chicken and egg type situation. So unfortunately, we're going to have to call it a day. Tomorrow I need to get onto this one and to the 206. I've had a quick look over that, but there's nothing really to show you just yet. But I've had 2 cancellations for tomorrow, which means I've only got 1 car in. I can clear all this lot up, finish the end of the week lovely. And hopefully we'll be getting somewhere. So thanks so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Love you, bye.